Just me and mine.
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 Hey guys, welcome back to the Jordan Show. I hope that you're enjoying your evening, morning, night. Grab some water, grab some popcorn, stay hydrated. I got me a beer. Just relaxing after working out. It's definitely not helping with losing weight, but it is what it is. Today we're going to keep on with the shorts. I like the shorts, so that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Get some content out there with the shorts. I love doing this content. So right now we have. I'm not gonna explain every video, but this I haven't even seen it. But whatever podcast always has some good shorts. So let's get started.
Men need to be leaders, take initiative and stuff.
Yeah, they should, that's the bare minimum.
So what if in a relationship you were dating a guy, your boyfriend, let's say you've been dating a year, he's like, I don't like how revealing you dress.
Break up.
Really? And he'll stay with you so long as
Then
you
just
dress
suck
more
it up.
modestly.
Then suck it up.
Oh, that's not really you following his lead then. When you were single, you were acting like a single girl. You were going to the club, but now you're gonna stop going to the club. You're gonna stop dressing revealing. You're gonna stop posting thirst traps on Instagram.
I don't know, like you shouldn't be with an insecure man.
Why would that be insecure?
Asking a man to lead you and to step up.
She's gonna say what I'm about to say. I think I've seen this one before, but the girl that was just speaking doesn't know what she's talking about, and I hate when girls say you're just insecure if you don't want your woman going out dressing scantily, right? So, women and men need to do this. Men is more of an act. Women is more of a dress and an act. So, men should stop acting single when they're in relationships, like going to single places like bars, clubs, mixers, single events, when they're with their partner, with their person. And women should probably stop dressing slutty when they're with their partner, you know? Like, if you're actually taking it serious, and it's not insecure for a man to say something like that, because a man whose standards won't go down because of who they're dating will say that, and he will leave you, you know. Except if he's a simp, he probably won't leave you. But most men don't like their women dressing scantily. I mean, unless, you know, they're not all good, whatever. But most men. I mean, even most men don't even like to pick up girls who dress like that. They just want to sleep with them. And that's the honest truth. I mean, girls think that showing all this off and, you know, skirts with their butt out is sexy. It's going to reel in a good man. No, you're going to reel in someone who just wants to sleep with you. Tooted and booted. That type of deal. So, just food for thought.
Alright, we mix together like tie-dye. I'm so with you, baby. You are mine.
What?
Don't tell no lies.
What are you talking
Keep it 100, don't tell no lies. 1,000 with me, and the best of all time. What's your name? Beautiful, you look good as hell. Damn. What's up? What's your name?
Shella.
You got a boyfriend? Damn. Why you leaving you out here like that? Looking all good and stuff.
Because he locked up.
What?
He's locked up.
He locked up?
Yes.
For how long?
Good, like 10 years.
10 years? Damn, you might as well just give me your phone number then. Shit, he only got for 10 years.
What you gonna do for me?
What you
You had to
do for
help
you?
me out with him. You know, I got
Help you with him?
business. I gotta.
I'll put some money on his books.
You gonna put some money on his
Yeah, I'll put some money on his books.
You're crazy.
No, for real, I'll be quiet as hell.
This is the most ignorant. This is the most ignorant thing I've ever seen, dog. She do look good though. She look good, but she might be ratchet to still be with a man who's in prison. That's crazy. That's fatherless activity right there. She is a 304 for sure. She's already getting her cheeks clapped. I'm pretty sure about it. Like, most definitely. We gonna
EA is putting microtransactions in a game that isn't even out yet.
Now that's a scam.
Skate 4 is the long-awaited revival of the beloved skateboarding sim series, Skate.
snaps.
This new one will be free to play and is slated to release later this year, though it's currently in a closed alpha playtest. And because this is EA we're talking about, one of the things they wanted to test was how the store worked. So that means they've added microtransactions to a playtest. According to a report by Insider Gaming, EA said that they did this to ensure that players have a, quote, positive experience when purchasing items from the Skate store. And to be clear, this game does not have a release date yet, because it's not finished. We haven't had a new Skate game in 15 years, and EA is already pulling some typical EA bullshit. So people are pretty upset.
You can't just make a complete package of good skaters and good parts and drop it. You just can't do that.
Listen, microtransactions are nothing new in gaming, but to add them to a closed playtest, of course, this is EA we're talking about, the same greedy demons who once earned the most downvoted comment on Reddit for defending their own greed.
That's crazy talk. I love Skate. I played Skate 1, Skate 2, Skate 3, actually. Well, back in the olden days, when you had to pre-order games at GameStop, I actually pre-ordered that game, and as soon as GameStop opened, you got like a t-shirt and the game. It was dope. But that's honestly crazy. What are you gonna buy? Like, do you have to buy literally everything, like from the trucks? By the way, I used to be a skater, so that's why I like it. But you gotta buy decks. What you gotta buy? What deck skins, clothes, houses, skate parks. Well, instead of houses, you buy skate parks, and then you invite people to your skate parks. Trucks, wheels, deck tape, decks, deck bolts, truck bolts, clothes, shoes. Probably shoes would be dope. DC, Kai, Vans, stuff like that, I guess. But microtransaction, why can't? Yeah, I agree. That's pretty dumb. That's a dumb move. They're gonna ruin the game, and that's not what we wanted when we wanted another Skate 4. Whatever.
This brave woman refused to use pronouns and faced a shocking penalty. But Charlie Kirk delivered a solution which no one saw coming.
I wanted to be a teacher my whole life, so I went to college. My second semester, I'm carrying an A average, and my teacher writes me an email and asks me what my pronouns were. When I said to her, I'm sorry, I don't claim a pronoun, I got failed. And my grade point average went from a 4.0 down to a 2.5 because I didn't carry a pronoun. Are you kidding me? Tell me how to fix this.
There is no easy answer. Your character and your integrity and standing for what is right matters a lot more than pandering to some sort of an agenda. And
That sucks. I feel bad for her because she probably really worked hard for that 4.0, and politics are getting in the way of actual studies and actual education, which is a detriment to society. You can't build a society based on weird ideologies of pronouns and this leftist thought process. It doesn't build society. It actually is ruining society, and it has been ruining society, especially in the black community. It's definitely been ruining that community for sure. The left has destroyed the black community. The black community is actually poorer now that most of them are Democrats, and the few that are not, sorry, I got a notification about Cash App. What the fuck? It just doesn't make any sense anymore. We're living in the Twilight Zone. None of this even makes sense. Let's see what Charlie Kirk has to say. I like his prove me wrong type of content.
I know you agree with that.
Well, the problem is that you lose your funding.
So they're holding your career hostage.
Yes.
Over that money. I still think you should not comply to their tyrannical woke orthodoxy. You should fight for it, but to be perfectly honest, I think that it destroys your soul every time that you comply with their nonsense.
This brave woman
currently worth $600 million.
I'm sorry, what did you say, sir?
Sorry, Coach. I'll take him to the locker room.
Look, I'm just saying. 23 tugs on his jersey every time he runs. Look at the tapes. Run it back. Run another one. There it is. Hey, superstitions die hard, right?
Yeah, we could roll a safety in the box. Yeah, we'll be all over that.
That's cash, kid.
I know.
Look like somebody gunning for your job, coach.
Is some of this CGI? Like, some of that looks like it's CGI. Like, let me, hold up. Let me rewind that a little bit. That looked like a Madden game for a second. Does that not look like Madden for a second? Like, that looks like a video game, and his face is just placed over. I've never seen this show, but it looks very like the CGI was crazy. That's crazy. I mean, it could not be. I could be wrong, but it does look like that's a Madden game with a real person's face inside the helmet.
Check Baymore! Check Baymore! Check Baymore! Hey, check Baymore!
Sorry, bro. I play football, and the movement just doesn't look. I don't know. It could be, though. You know, I haven't played football in a while, but that didn't look real to me. This part kind of looks real, though. But the movement of everything does not look real. That looked like a Madden play, bro. Oh, man. It looked like it was, you know, it was pretty close, though. It was pretty close.
This guy was devastated to learn his wife was...
I've seen that one.
Watch this Democrat get destroyed by Charlie Kirk when he says this about Trump.
Given that Donald Trump's cabinet is worth a total of $460 billion, is that not an indication that MAGA is about putting elites first and Americans last?
No.
What makes the MAGA movement put Americans first?
Well, we have a border now, so under Joe Biden, there was 13,000 people coming across the southern...
I'm sorry if you're offended at that, but we had too many illegal immigrants in this country. It doesn't matter if they were Chinese, from Saudi Arabia, from Pakistan, from India, from Mexico, from South America. We have way too many, and it was hurting the American people. So yeah, I do definitely agree with that.
Southern border. Now no people are coming across the southern border. About 200 a day, and none of them are coming into the interior of the country. So we stopped the invasion. That definitionally is putting Americans first, right?
How is preventing more refugees and undocumented immigrants from entering the country putting Americans first?
Well, because...
What did you just say? Because if you allow illegal immigrants to come in, if you allow all the refugees to come in all at the same time to like hundreds of thousands every day, it hurts the economy. And if it hurts the economy, we're already going through inflation things as Americans. And also, all the taxpayer dollars were going to illegal immigrants. They weren't going to help the American people. Excuse me. They were going to put illegal immigrants into fancy hotels, paying for their 3-meal course, giving them $10,000 a month. That's crazy. I don't even get fucking $10,000 a month. That's insane. I want $10,000 a month, so maybe I should go to Mexicali without my passport, learn Spanish, and then come over and act like an illegal immigrant. And well, under Biden, I should have did this. Not now, and I would have been living good. I would have been living good. One guy said he was getting that for like 7 months. You know what I would have done with $10,000 every month for 7 months? Shit. I would have had a business. I would have had a house. I would have had an actual fucking mic. Like, I don't understand this. I don't understand why people. It's just because a lot of first generation Americans. Okay, let me back up. It's because a lot of people just don't understand what America's been through and its history, and why it's so important to put American people first. And a lot of people say, well, America's racist. Well, I'm here recording a video and there's no white man in back of me with the fucking whip saying the N-word and raping my wife. So, I mean, it's you know, take the good with the bad. I've never been a slave. I've never had anything racist done towards me. Maybe I have. I just didn't look at it like that. And it didn't affect my life. I could still get a job based on merit. I could still own a house. I could still get a loan. I could still go to college. I could open up a business. I could do basically anything any other American can do. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah.
Wages aren't any higher. No one else's wages has increased as a result. We are still struggling to buy food and healthcare insurance and so on.
In this state, they say that between $20 to $30 billion is spent on illegal immigrants. Everybody in this audience, your taxpayer dollars should be spent on Americans, not on foreigners. We should reward Americans and America, not foreigners that come to our nation.
Watch this Democrat get destroyed by Charlie Kirk when he says this about Trump.
Given that
it's a scam. I mean, it's a hustle, right? I mean, it's a hustle.
We should be able to deport foreigners, have a unified language.
A unified language?
Yes, English.
You don't want any immigrants?
Hey, yo, I'm so glad he said this, because I feel so racist saying that, and I do apologize if this does sound racist to you, but if you go anywhere else, any other country, you are supposed to know the language. Like, for instance, if you go to Tokyo, it's better if you know the language. Yes, some places do have English speaking. They definitely don't have Spanish speaking. Well, they probably do have Spanish speaking, but it's mostly Japanese if you go to Japan. If you go to China, it's mostly Chinese, and the Chinese wouldn't hire an English speaker to work at their place of business if they don't know Chinese, like how it is out here. If you're out here for 10 years illegally, didn't even know the language, but taking resources from the American people, you can get a job just speaking Spanish, right? They won't even want to know the language. And that's why he's saying, yes, America should have an official language, and it's English, and you should learn to speak it when you come here. If you want to be a citizen, you should probably learn the language, right? Am I right? Am I crazy? Like, put in the comments if you think that you should learn the language. Okay, this is going to be the last video because this one went on for so long.
Speaking other languages?
I want the government to have an official language of the U.S. Our documents are written in English.
So what's the issue with there not being an official?
Because it creates separation.
Diversity creates separation?
Of course it does. By definition, diversity is not a strength. Anyone who tells you is lying to you.
Well, that kind of goes against capitalist ideas, though.
Why?
In a capitalist society, you want a free market with free choices.
Yeah, but the best ideas win. So the diversity is not the strength. The excellence is the strength. The question is, what is a country?
You know what? As Americans, I think we should all come together under one language, under one roof, under one flag. I'm telling you, we need to change the whole, like, other countries waving their flags out here should probably, I wouldn't say a crime, but it should be against, well, okay, yeah, probably should be a crime, because you can't burn an American flag. That's against the law. So holding up a Mexican flag, a Chinese flag, a Venezuelan flag, Pakistani flag, I think you would probably just, yeah, you probably wouldn't want to hold that one up, but yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching the Jordan Show. We'll be back we'll be back with another video. This is Jordan saying deuces.
Don't love these hoes. They didn't want me broke, but they want me now. Just me and mine.
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 Just me and mine. I'm still alive. Perfect time. I should've died. I'm on a rise. Just me and mine.
Just me and